Well, hello YouTube. Good morning. Here we are. Well, this is my last vlog. I decided that, well, this is going to be it. And yeah, let's get this day on the road. Well, not to leave you in suspense, but, well, it's been a long time coming. It's been one of those things that I've been looking forward to for a while now. Kind of one of them things that must come to an end. It's just the way it's going to be, the way things work out, eventually. Well, what am I talking about? Well, the end of 2016. No, don't worry guys, I'm not going to stop vlogging anytime soon. But it is my last vlog of 2016. By the end of the night, we will have ushered in 2017. Boy, I will say, I welcome 2017 and the end of 16. It's been quite the year. It's been quite the ups and downs. I'm hoping 17 is far better than 16 ever was or ever could have been. There's a lot of stuff that happened in 16 that I would soon forget. Keep it a distant memory, nightmare, and never have to repeat it or come close to it ever again. But life's life, right? You gotta deal with the curveballs that it throws you, and well, all that wonderful stuff. Well, just finished writing 18 letters to YouTubers. I gotta go through my address list again and see if I missed anybody, as well as go through the letters, one or two more times, just to make sure that they say what I want them to say, and I don't sound like a complete idiot when they open them at the other end. Well, I will include, of course, a business card, a decal, and a magnet in each one. As always, there's no point in me buying them if I don't plan on, giving them away. I reordered some more decals last night, so they should be here, and we can replenish what we use. By the time we write these letters to the YouTubers, it'll be time to reorder a larger order once again, but hey, that's the cost of the whole YouTube venture. Well, I was editing up the Maxwell's mine footage, and my editing software was being a dick. I almost drop kicked the computer across the room. However, I did realize that it's not the computer's fault, it is the editing software's fault. So, most definitely I will be looking to replace it. I think I'm going to install the Sony Vegas version 12, the one I bought a year or two ago on the computer, and try to use it here for the next month or two. Trying to decide if I want to go with Vegas, or I forget what the new name is now of it. Trying to get the hang of it again, but way back before I bought 18, when 16 was giving me trouble, I bought that one, and I couldn't get the hang of it. But I will try it again, and you never know, maybe things will be better this time around. Well, yesterday, of course, as the vlog mentioned, I went out and picked up some New Year's goodies. Today, I think I might go out again, pick up a couple of small things that I forgot. I'm thinking about picking up some stuff for the office. Maybe an overhead camera rig I want to build. I built one in the past, but it wasn't stable enough. So the next one I'm going to build is going to be more stable than what this one ever could have been. Have to decide what material I want to use, where I want to buy the material. I do have the welder. I could most definitely weld up something out of tubing. Probably come in cheaper than buying pieces at the hardware store. So after the old New Year's has said and done, and the steel shop people have got rid of their party hangover, I'll maybe go talk to them. Maybe I'll be able to build it for half the price as you buy it in the hardware store. So that will be pretty sweet there. But pretty much, guys, of course, going to go in, get me my coffee, get the day going and rolling. We're getting some snow, pretty much, and we're getting some snow, as you can kind of tell, coming in light right now, but they're saying it's supposed to be heavy before the day is over. So those that are traveling New Year's, hopefully they are, safe. They drive reasonable. The roads are good for the conditions. And really, it's winter in Canada, and the weather can be all over the place. So, like I said, we will see how she goes and catch you all later. Well, as you see, the heavier snow has pretty much stopped. I guess the weather forecast changed once again. You never know, right? It might change back before the day is over. Well, the weather warmed up a little bit, which is definitely nice. Kind of makes you want to get out and do something, kind of, sort of. I've been, staying in the house today. Kind of binge watching a series on Netflix. I just joined the Netflix bandwagon here, I don't know, a month or so ago, and there is all sorts of stuff on there. And, when you think about it, one little device has access to that many movies and shows. And you really don't need to buy Blu-rays or movies anymore. You have access to a digital copy or so, and it's all there, right? Think how much space that saves. However, you don't have current access to like a series that are playing right now on the TV. You have to wait until the season is over and they release it to Netflix. As long as you can go the season without, anybody spoiling it for you, you can catch it up, when it's released and watch it at your leisure. Skip or, have no commercials at all, which is most definitely a plus. There's a few series shows out there, I swear, they feel like they're 90% commercial and 10% actual content. And that's why I PVR some of the shows, because then that way I can fast forward through the commercials and get back to watching the actual, show. But, of course, all in all, the day's going good so far. Just kind of having a quiet end to, the 2016. Probably end up watching the old Netflix into 2017, if I make it that far. Last year I went to bed earlier. I was feeling a little rough. This year I'm hoping not to have a repeat incident, but, sometimes things are the way they are. I'm just waiting for the people to show up. They texted me here yesterday saying they want to come and pick up Dad's adjustable bed. They said they would like to do it sometime today. However, you know how that is, right? I don't really believe they're coming until they're coming, but at the same time, me being the way I am, I want to be around or close by, so when they do call or text, it shows that I am serious and we're good to go, because, I want to get it out of there, right? And whether they buy it or not, the bed's going, If I've got to load it up in the back of the truck myself and take it to Goodwill or, whatever, it has to get out of there, because I've got things I need to do in the bed, because I've got things I need to do in the garage that the bed can't be in there for, as well as organization and stuff. And I don't know, this year's been a year of years where a lot of things got skipped or didn't get done or put aside, and come spring, it's going to be a busy summer. I got things on the agenda to do, things I want to get done, hopefully get done, as well as some travel plans where I want to go a few places. I believe I've touched on it in other videos and vlogs, where visit a few sites and explore some stuff. Kind of start living my life for, what it was supposed to be. Sometimes, like I said, you put things on hold for other people, or because you have a loyalty to something or somebody. And in the end, the the person's gone or the loyalty is broken, and then you have to find something else to fill your time. So, why not start living for yourself, living for things you're wanting or have, ever wanted to do that never got a chance to do. If that means, selling the house and moving to a whole different city because you've always wanted to do that, then hey, it's something that you're going to do, right? Or if it means jumping in the truck at the moment's notice and driving 3-4 hours, why not, right? You have a getaway bag kind of packed. You grab your cell phone and grab your cell phone charger and make sure your tank is full of fuel and hit the road. But pretty much, guys, gonna go back inside to see what's the what. And around we roll. Well, the countdown, if you want to say, has begun. We're in the last 3 hours or so of 2016. Well, the day's been okay for me. Waited around a bit, maybe more than I should have. A little bit on the frustrating side. People, when they don't show up. I do have their deposit. Do I keep it or do I give it back? Because I waited around all day, I feel I should keep it. But at the same time, I really wasn't going to go anywhere anyway. It really didn't cause too much inconvenience other than not going shopping or, maybe going out for a family coffee. It's not like I had a big New Year's trip planned to the city or anything, and I had to put it on hold because of them, Well, of course, got all the goodie trays and meal prep done for the big New Year's thing. Kind of have a New Year's like I normally do, where, watch it come on in. I ended up crashing for a couple hours, so I'm pretty sure I'll be able to make it to midnight tonight, so we can call that as a bonus this time. Well, like I said, hopefully 2017 is better than 16. I soon forget 16 and never want to go down that road again. If it could have happened in 16, it most definitely happened. Hopefully 17's a little more gentler, and things work out a lot better. But gonna go inside, fire up the old TV, start the old New Year's a-going, and see y'all then. Well, hello YouTube. Here we are. We come to the end of another day. Well, it was a good day, a little bit of a relaxing day. Well, we said goodbye to 2016. Got the Silverado running. Not really for much of a reason, just to let her warm up a bit. It's been parked for a bit, of course, and with winter, it tends to, drain the battery and things, and if you let an engine sit for too long in the cold, there can be other problems that arise besides just a dead battery. So until I fully decide what I want to do with that truck, I still want to keep her started and running, so if I do need it for something, I can turn the key and go. I've been having trouble with the heater fan motor in it this year. It's funny how it went. All summer there was not even a hiccup, but the moment it gets cold, kind of like this, -10, -15, it starts to act up. It didn't work at all in the -40. So it looks like I'll have to probably change that here when the next warm stretch comes on through, because there's no way I'm freezing myself to change a heater fan motor on a truck that I really don't drive. I know of a couple people that will change it for me if I ask them to. One of them will give you free labor, and the other one will charge you labor because they are an actual shop. Especially if you supply the part, I can get free labor, free install, and all that good stuff. So if I had to, I can get them to do it, and it'll all be good. Well, like I said goodbye to 2016. Had my normal New Year's platter with the goodies, and really didn't hit her hard this year, you know, scaled back on a few things compared to other years, but I don't know, maybe I'm going to change things up for next New Year's. Maybe I'll try something a little different. I've kind of done the same thing for, well, the last quite a few years, and hey, it's kind of worked, right? Worked is worked, right? But sometimes change is good too, just to help things keep fresh and interesting. And you know, when you prepare that big of a spread, that detailed of a spread takes that much time to prepare, and then you really don't eat much of it. It's kind of like, you know, why did you spend all that time preparing it and you just had one little piece? Where if you were to scale it back a bit, maybe only make one plate of stuff or two plates of stuff instead of making, you know. But the funny part is I did buy more stuff this year. I didn't set out to buy a lot of stuff, but it's just the way it unfolded, right? Well, I ended up crashing for a couple hours. I woke up here, watched me a half-hour YouTube video, decided to do, well, the last check-in of 2016, kind of end the last official vlog. For you guys, well, this will be well into the new year for you. I was looking at my video manager, and I'm ahead on vlogs a bit, but I suppose, you know, it kind of is what it is, right? But, like I said, gonna end her all here. Today was a good day. Tomorrow, well, we begin the first day of 2017. And around we go. And as always, thanks for watching Maxwell's Vlogs. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.